As soon as I get to my studio, I take out everything that I have in my pockets and place it on my desk. I then take off my coat, place it on the back of my clean chair. Fold my scarf, half, then half, then half, making sure I'm folding it in the direction of the lines of the scarf. Place it on top of my coat. I then take everything out of my bag. This is one of the biggest and most important missions of the day. My check-in ritual starts. As I put back what I had in my bag, I check. Side pocket of the bag. Oyster card, house keys, a lighter and cigarettes. I tick the box in my mind. Check. Student ID, iPod, wallet. Check. Inside the wallet. Barclays card, Lloyd's card, Illinois State ID, NUS card, London Graphics Center card, CASAR card, Tate membership card, library card, Starbucks card, some cash, and band-aids. Check. Cosmetic bag. Blush, hand cream, chapstick, lipstick, painkillers, spare contacts, eye drops, and a spare lighter. A pack of tissue and hand sanitizer. Check. Umbrella. Check. For the time being, I leave the other belongings that I took out from the bag on my desk. I zip up my bag. My bag is now perfect. Place it on the clean chair with my coat and scarf. Take off my sweater. Fold it. Place it on top of my scarf. Take off my boots. Put them under my desk, by the wall, facing forward. Put my studio shoes on. Go to the bathroom. Open the bathroom door with my foot without touching the door. Hold it with foot while I take off my shirt and change into my studio shirt. Then, the shirt goes on top of my sweater. My clean bag and clean clothes are in perfect condition of my clean chair. This is where my ordering ritual starts, as I check and organize the rest of my belongings that I've taken out from my bag. A box of green tea bags. The box got smashed on the way to the studio. I no longer want to keep my tea bags in this smashed box. Thank God the tea bags are individually packed, so I can put them in a different place without getting worried about disease. I find an empty Ziploc on my non-belongers chair where I keep random items that don't belong anywhere. I put the tea bags into the Ziploc. Make sure tea bags are all facing forward, facing Ziploc logo on the bag. Zip. Throw away the smashed box. Now my green tea is in good condition. There isn't a right place for this Ziploc bag, so I place it in the messy section on the desk for the time being. Rule number 1. I keep my rituals secret. I don't want anyone to find out because if someone interrupts me while I'm conducting my rituals, I need to redo it. It has to be one whole process. I need to do it in one go, otherwise it won't be perfect. Rule number 2. Anywhere that is open space is fine being messy. My desk can be messy, although there is a non-messy section and messy section on the desk. My non-belongers chair is messy and it's fine, but closed space has to be perfect. Anything that has a zip, a cap, a lid, or a door. When I close something, it means it's perfect. What's inside is perfect. The order and the number. I find biscuits that I bought yesterday. The green tea can go next to them. They can form a series on my desk. Now 2 non-belongers are now not non-belongers. It's a series. It's a family. Same category. Food. I hate non-belongers. They don't belong anywhere. It's a huge pain and it causes me crispy itchiness in my body. So I buy things in series to have fewer non-belongers in my life. Even when I only need one, I buy 2 or 4. It could be 5 or 6. If it's underwear, then 3 is a good number. When something doesn't belong anywhere, it becomes a non-belonger. To make myself feel a bit better, I categorize them as non-belongers, so it's sort of like a series. But they are non-belongers after all. They have to be in open space because closed space is sacred. On the messy section of my desk, on non-belongers chair, a part of the floor of my bedroom. These are the sections for non-belongers. So my desk and my room look messy at first glance. But they are just non-belongers that I don't know what to do with. I can't hide them in a box or a drawer because they can't be in a closed space. My Mushi clear sleeve that I bought yesterday to organize my binder. I put them in my binder, then threw away the plastic bag. Third item done. My acrylic photo frame that I'm meaning to use to experiment in my studio practice. Let's put it on my non-belongers chair for now because it's not yet a wet work tool since I haven't used it, and so it's not something that can belong in my dry work section either. Fourth item done. There are some articles that I printed out. Let's put them in a plastic sleeve. Make sure I remember the chronological order that I accessed the website. I need to put them in my binder in chronological order once I've read them all. Okay, so now this is to be read article sleeve. What else have I got? A book that I borrowed from the school library. There are some post-it notes on a few pages. I need to rewrite them. I wrote them either in the dark in bed or I was on the train, so they are not perfect. Some are even upside down. I hadn't thought about the sticky part of post-it and what page I was going to put them on, so it happened to be upside down. Rewrite. No, I don't like my placement of words. Rewrite. No, my S looks horrible. Rewrite. Good. Another page. Rewrite. No, upside down again. No, this post-it has some dirt on it. Rewrite. Good. Another page. Rewrite. Good. I've just wasted 7 post-its to rewrite 3, but I'm satisfied. Make sure I rip the old ones into tiny pieces so no one can find out my rewriting rituals from the trash can. Let's place this book in my library section on my desk. Another book. This one is from my local library. I prefer borrowing books from there rather than from school because the books are cleaner and have plastic covers. However, I don't like borrowing books or DVDs in general as I believe they are extremely dirty. Who knows what people do with them? Maybe someone could be cooking raw chicken while reading a recipe book that was borrowed from the library, and then touches the book with their hands full of chicken germs and then returns the book. Then the book touches other books, then the raw chicken germs are everywhere in the library. By thinking that, crispy itchiness in the body. Anyways, this book can go to the library section on the desk as well. A plastic bag I used to put my stationery in yesterday. I bought a proper stationery case so I don't need this plastic bag anymore. But maybe I can use it later for something else. Let's put it on non-belongers chair. This is why I end up having a collection of non-belongers. Hour and a half has passed since I walked into the studio. Only halfway done. What's next? My planner. To my bag. Zip. My school notebook. to dry work section of my desk, my to-do list and to-go list. Although I rewrote them yesterday multiple times until I was satisfied, I need to rewrite them again. I did and went to a few on my list which have been crossed out, so I need to rewrite them to make the list shorter. I take a piece of paper from my badly photocopied paper section that's in a jar on the dry work section of my desk and then fold it in half. I then take my cutting mat, a ruler, and a blade, slice it in half. Put back cutting mat, ruler, and the blade in their original positions. Rewrite, rewrite. Rip the old lists. Rip, rip, rip. And then bin. All the brochures of the exhibitions and art events. I checked yesterday as well, but I need to check it again today. There are new brochures that I got on the way to the studio today. I need to scan them before organizing them, otherwise I would need to create a to-be-read brochures section somewhere. The Sunday art fair is going on now. I need to mark it down in my planner as well as on my to-go list. This is why I don't like putting my planner back in my bag too soon, as I always need it sooner or later. Gallery maps, brochures, open call pamphlets. Done. All in order. Press releases from the shows I visited yesterday go into a sleeve. Make sure they're in chronological order. Then into my binder. My to-be-read articles from magazines. Let's put them in the to-be-read article sleeve. Okay, the pile of brochures, to-do list, and to-go list go into my planner. Then my planner goes back into my bag. Zip. My stationery case. Big yellow post-its, medium yellow post-its, orange highlighter and yellow highlighter, a pencil and an eraser, red pen and blue pen, 2 black pens, small yellow post-it and my USB memory stick. Check. To my bag. Zip. Place my coffee tumbler next to food section. Good. I need to check inside the jar on my dry work section. Ballet photocopy papers, a memo pad, 2 hairpins, 2 hair ties, 2 black pins, 3 brown pins. 3? No, let's bring one back home so they'll be all in pairs. I put it in my hair so I won't have to create a non-belonger in my bag. Another jar. An eraser, a pencil, a sharpener, a stapler. Check. Blade refill, PVA. Check. Another pencil, a marker, 2 random pens from Christmas crackers, and a plastic spoon. These are quite random, but I try hard to ignore the randomness and tell myself, Iori, it's not too bad, they are all stationary after all. They could perhaps belong in your jar. Besides, where else can they go? To non-belongers' chair? Full of random things there already. Now, my dry work section is good. Food section, check. Binder, check. To be read article sleeve, check. Finally, preparation of getting to do wet work is now done. 3 hours have passed by since I walked into the studio.